What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing? Back with yet another video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the last one. Was my top 10 Nike SB Dunk highs of the quick strike box, the rainbow box. So now that we got the highs out the way, we're going into the lows. So the lows, this is a little bit more harder for me, I'm not gonna lie, because there's a lot more lows that I like than I like of the highs. The highs list wasn't that bad to complete. It was pretty simple. The lows is a little challenging. We got some honorable mentions, so we're gonna jump into the honorable mentions first, and then we're gonna jump into that top 10. So if you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. Leave it all down below, and please, if you agree with my honorable mentions, or you agree with my list, or disagree, leave it all down below. I'm all here for the discussion. Drop a like on this video, and let's get started with the honorable mentions. So, honorable mention number one, we have it right here. Boom, the Nike SB Dunk Low eBay. So this one, I mean, it's a cool shoe. We know the story behind it. We get it. We understand it. Sandy Bodecker, the eBay dunk, cutting it in half. Cool. But the reason that it didn't make my top 10 is because this is a shoe that's just so hard to wear. Like, and I love the fact that Nike SB does a lot of stuff that's kind of really creative and out the box and makes some really good shoes. But a lot of these shoes, don't get me wrong, like, I love them, but they're not the easiest to wear. And this is definitely one of those shoes right here. I seen the images of one person before wearing it with no socks, raw dog in it, crazy. Then I saw other images, somebody had them with the socks on it, and like the side panels was kind of foamed up, like it was all foggy. So yeah, summertime, this probably wouldn't be the best shoe for you to wear, but you know, to each his own. If you are wearing this shoe, I'm not mad at you. You bought it, you wear it. But me, if I was to get it for retail, it'd just probably be a collector's item or something. I just wouldn't wear it. But that's my first honorable mention. We got two more. Honorable mention number two, we have it right here. Boom, the Nike SB Dunk Low Silverless. So a lot of you guys probably looking at me like, yo, the Silverless didn't make your top 10. So my top 10, you're gonna see it's my top 10. So if the Silverless made your top 10 of the rainbow box, by all means. But for me, nah, it's a cool shoe, and we all love the effect. When it heats up, it changed colors, thermograph vibes, amazing shoe. The reason why it didn't make my top 10, honestly, is because when the shoe isn't in the thermograph vibe, when it's not exposed to high heat or water or whatever the case may be, and it starts creasing up, it looks crazy. Like, I've seen some pairs of these where they just in black and it's creased up, and I was just like, damn, them shoes look bad. And don't get me wrong, I'm not against wearing your shoes, but like, the creases make it look a little bad. In my opinion, I don't like how the shoe creases up. I don't like the materials, like the leather material, but at the end of the day, like, you have to go with that to make the shoe what it is. And it just, for me personally, I'm just not a fan of it, but I know a lot of people are, and if you are, great. Me, honorable mention. We got one more to touch on. And for the last honorable mention, we have them right here. Boom, the Nike SB Dunk Low Street Hawkers. And to be honest, this was very close to making the top 10 list, but I didn't want to have the kind of shoes on my top 10 list. We already know what one of those shoes are going to be. So the Street Hawkers, I have to bump it down out the top 10 for that. But it's still a great shoe. I love this shoe. This is like one of the first shoes that came, I think, in 2021 for Nike SB. Not a lot of hype towards it. A lot of people were kind of crazy about it because they gave it what the vibes, but then when the what the P-Rods came, people kind of fell off of this one. But I love this shoe. Personally, huge fan of this shoe. I got this shoe. Really nice shoe. Love. It's all about Japanese street culture. I get it. Great materials. It's perfect. It's a great what the shoe that just always, anytime you wear it, people always ask like, yo, what's going on? Like, the shoe's supposed to come like that. But yes, it does. Really great shoe. That's why it's on my honorable mention. And honestly, if it wasn't because of the what the P-Rods, it'd have been in my top 10. But didn't want to have two what this. But this is a great shoe. Really amazing shoe. And if you got it, let me know down below. So now the honorable mentions are out the way, let's get into the top 10, starting at number 10. Coming in at number 10, we have a pair that just came out pretty recently. Boom, the Nike SB Dunk Low Gardena. And I really like this shoe. I love the color on it, and I always say it religiously. Not a fan of blue. Blue isn't really my color, but this one, it came out really nice. The suede on the upper, the rope laces, the feather-like swoosh, that pop of lime green on the back tab, it works. I'm just a fan of it, and that's why maybe it's because it's a recency bias, because it just came out and I've been wearing it a couple times, that's why I put it in my top 10. Maybe this could have swapped places with the Street Hawker, who knows? But for right now, how I'm feeling, the Gardena hit this list. One of my favorites, really good shoe, and going on. These are the top 10 Nike SB Dunk Lows that came in the rainbow box. We had a lot of great SBs that came in the purple box, SB Lows. Those came in the purple box, so you won't see the mummies on here. You won't see the Why So Sads, unfortunately, because those are purple box SBs. Quick strikes, and we talk about quick strikes, number 10, we got the Gardena coming in at number 10. Just want to make sure that we're all aware of this, because I don't want to see it in the comments like, oh, how you don't got the mum? Trust me, I know. So number 10, Nike SB Dunk Low, Gardenas. Really great shoe. If you're looking to grab this one, it's not at a bad price point right now. By $2 something, if you're looking to copy. In my opinion, copy. But moving on to number 9. I'm in at number 9, and I know a lot of you guys might be surprised that it's so low, but it's my list, so I could care less. Boom, Nike SB Dunk Low, Chunky Dunky. And a big thing for me when it comes to creating these lists is wearability. And this shoe is really loud, really out there. It's not a shoe that you can just throw on every day or so and just make a move. Like, it's a loud shoe. You got the yellow swoosh, the cow hair, the blue, the green outsole, the tie-dye inner liner. Like, it's loud. It's a great shoe. The thing about Nike SB in the thing about Nike SB in 2020 is that they're coming out with so much shoes, but they were reselling for crazy numbers. Like, around 2020, it was a crazy time for sneakers in general. As soon as sneakers came out, they sold out here on GOAT, on StockX for like 6-7 times the number that the shoes retailed for. It was just a weird time. Everybody had money because during the pandemic, if you wasn't making money, that was to tell you. But everybody had money, and that was the biggest problem in the sneaker game, because shoes that were just reselling for crazy numbers. I remember all for rip, the Chunky Dunkies, they retailed for I think 110 and 120. Well, after you missed out with your sneaker shops or Go on your sneaker shops or the sneakers app on Go, I ain't see us in my size. They wanted like 1,400, and this is day of release, and it didn't drop. I think this shoe is still going for like 1,400-1,500. So pay that much money for a shoe this loud that you can't wear every day. If you got it, you got it. But for me, I'm cool. So coming in at number 9, we got the Nike SB Dunk Low, Chunky Dunkies. Big thing for me with this one, wearability. Can't wear it all the time. If you like it, you're rocking them, you're skating them, you're having fun with them, let me know down below. Moving on to coming in at number 8 is a shoe that I really like. I'm a big fan of, and I didn't get it for retail, but I did my best to get it on the resale market, and I got it from GOAT. Like a week or two after it came out, and we have, boom, Nike SB Dunk Low Huf. So we all know the Huf, Nike SB Dunk Highs came out a few years ago, and unfortunately Keith passed away in 2020, creator of Huf. So Nike came with this idea to commemorate him during the 20th anniversary of Nike SB, and we came with these 3 shoes right here. 3 different Dunk Low colorways. You got the San Francisco, the black and white, kind of panda vibes. We got the blue and white for New York, and we got the gray and green for friends and family. My favorite was the San Francisco. That one really I liked a lot. And then when you cut the side panels on them, they have the tie-dye vibe to it, similar to the Dunk High. So this one is really cool to me. On the back tabs, it has Keep Forever, has a little emblem swoosh on the toe box. Very clean shoe. I'm a huge fan of these, and they had to hit the top 10 only because of what it represents. We all know what the Huf Dunk represents to the Nike SB Dunk world, but what Huf means as an apparel brand, as everything it's been doing. So really good shoe. Had to hit my top 10 personally. Like I said, my favorite one out of the 3 was the San Francisco. If you did grab a pair of these, which colorway did you like more, the San Francisco or the New York, or did you get both? I didn't really go for both. I just wanted to have one. I'm not like a completionist. I don't like completing packs or anything. I just grabbed the ones that I like the most. And it's definitely the black and white pair for me. So leave it down below if you got this shoe, and if you did, what color, and if you didn't, why not? Leave it down below, drop a like. Channel definitely needs it. So moving on to number 7. Coming in at number 7, we have this model right here, the Nike SB Dunk Low Habibi. So the Habibi came from a skateboard shop, I believe in Dubai, Frame Skate Shop. I'm trying to fix my lighting. Frame Skate Shop. So this one, really clean. You got the Chicago colorway basically with the white, red, and the black. Of course, outside of that, you have the double layered swoosh, kind of giving you Sakai vibes, the little black and the green. And you have that gum also to represent the sand, 2 tongues. Like, it's a crazy shoe. The reason I got it so low for me, only because it does kind of resemble more of a Chicago vibe to me. And anytime you see white, red, and black, you automatically think of Chicago. And the resale price on these, again, like I mentioned before, if a Nike SB Dunk came out in 2020, it was super hard for you to get it for retail. And if you didn't get it for retail, the resale was ridiculous. I remember this shoe came out. Of course I didn't get it, and I went on Go or StockX, whichever one I was on at the time, And off rip, like I said, retail 110, 120. People was calling it $700, $800, $900 for this shoe. $900 is crazy. I can't pay $900 for this, and I think the price right is still around that number. But it's a great shoe, like the colorway. It would have been higher, but this other SB Dunk Lows on my list that I like a little bit more. So this one is good in its spot. Really great shoe, a lot of different materials, a lot of great storytelling on this one. White, red, and black give me that Chicago vibes, the extra details on it. A pair that I don't see on feet a lot, but I don't know why. I just feel like the reason I guess I don't see it too often because not a lot of people got it and resale numbers are too high, so they're not buying it. But I felt like if it was a better resale number, like I would see this on feet a lot more. Don't really see it too often. Moving on to the next. Coming in at number 6, we have the Nike SB Dunk Low. Boom, Strangelove. And the Strangeloves, don't get me wrong, they nice. I know I talked about wearability. I'm trying to fix my lighting again because I keep getting, there we go. The Strangeloves are nice, and I know I talked about wearability. This shoe, for me, is a lot easier to wear than the chunky Dunkies. The only issue I have with this shoe is that once you wear it, it's never gonna look like this again. Never. That outsole is gonna get trashed, the upper material on it, and granted, mind you, all these shoes are meant to be skateboarded in. They're all skateboarding shoes, but a lot of people wear Nike SBs for lifestyle reasons now. Let's be real. But this shoe, it'll never look like this again, especially with that pink outsole. The pink outsole in these New York City streets, they look crazy after 1 or 2 wears. But I'm not mad at it. I do see a lot of people wearing them, and this is one of the ones that when it came out in 2020, the resale numbers wasn't bad on this at first. It went up when the pandemic really started because this came out I think around February, and it was sitting at like around $300, $400 for the most part, and then it just shot up. Now if you want this shoe, it's gonna be over $1,000 depending on your size, and it's a crazy number, but the shoe is a beautiful shoe. It's a little loud. A lot of people that I see, they wear it around holidays like Valentine's Day or something like that, but every time I saw it on feet, it always looked good. I never see like a cooked pair. I've seen worn pairs, but I haven't seen a pair cooked. But every time I see this shoe, the outsole is just destroyed because, you know, it's hard to keep that clean outsole in these streets, and a lot of people are using like outsole protectors. But it is a very nice shoe. That's why I have it here at number 6. Didn't crack my top 5, but it's top 6 for me. Nike SB Dunk Low Strangeloves. Really clean shoe. Moving into number 5. Coming in at number 5, we have these guys right here, the Nike SB Dunk Low What the Paul. So the What the Paul's crazy. This had everybody in a frenzy because we all know Paul Rodriguez. We all know his commitment to Nike SB, what he's just done as a skateboarder, like commercials with him and Kobe, like amazing. Like the What the Pauls are fire. And this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to have 2 What the kind of shoes on the list, because I know the What the Pauls, they were making my top 10. These shoes are beautiful. Of course, a lot of people went for them only because it's kind of like just giving What the Dunk vibes, because nobody has the What the Dunks, and that shoe right now is to the moon. Like, we're not paying that, but we could get the What the Pauls. And the What the Pauls, I know some people weren't too crazy about it. They didn't really like how it went together, but me personally, I was a huge fan of this shoe. Really great shoe. Love the materials on it, and I love I think it was the white toe box with the Mexican blanket. How it's like each pair is gonna have like a different variation of colors, because it all stems from different Paul Rodriguez models that they put on the Dunk Low. So I thought that was always really cool. Like, we have so many different shoes. They could take all the different versions of your shoe to make a What the Dunk Low. Dope. So top 5, and it's number 5, the Nike SB Dunk Low What the Paul. Very clean shoe. And was this one of your favorites from the Rainbow Box era? If not, let me know why down below. So we're about to move into top 4, heading into number 4 right now. And like I said, wearability is a big thing for me. I know this may surprise you, but this is my personal thing. I don't know what it is, I just love this shoe. Boom, the Nike SB Dunk Low Gnarhunters. The Gnarhunters is cool, man. Like, it just works for me. Like, it really works for me. It's the black and white shoe. It's kind of supposed to give you like a wetsuit vibe because it's for skating and everything like that. And I guess we was just on the road collaborating with a lot of female designers and artists, and like this is one of them. Her name is slipping me right now. I can't remember her name, but she did a great job designing this shoe. And don't get me wrong, like it kind of gives you Grateful Dead vibes with the fuzzy material on the toe box and the side panels and the removable swooshes. You can actually remove the swoosh off the side panel and just pretty much stick the swoosh anywhere on the shoe except the outsole, and it'll stick perfectly. Like, this shoe, really great shoe, black and white. You can kind of throw it on with anything. You can wear it anytime, summer, winter, falls, wherever. You just don't wear it in the rain. Of course, rainy days, it's not gonna be great for the material, but really great shoe. Love the colorways. Well, I love the color blocking on it. And the only issue I have on the shoe is if you don't know before you purchase it, you need to go, usually in dunks, you have to go half the size up because of sizing anyway. And this one, I would recommend you go up a full size because it runs really snug. I have a pair, I usually wear 11.5 in my SBs. I could sometimes pull up an 11, but I have to get mine in a size 12 for the right fit. It's extremely snug fit. It really does fit your foot like a bodysuit, but if you don't know that beforehand, you might get a size and you won't be too happy with it. It's gonna be very uncomfortable. But with that being said, if you are looking to grab this shoe, go a half size up, then go a half size up or a full size up, depending. Try it on first if you can. Nike SB Dunk Low Gnarhunters, one of my personal favorites. Really love this shoe. That's number 4. Now we about to crack the top 3. And we have them right here, the Nike SB Dunk Low Orange Lobsters. So the Orange Lobsters, crazy. We all had the idea the Orange Lobsters was coming after they came with the Green Lobsters. There's a lot of speculation, no confirmation of anything yet. But last year, Dion and Boys and Concepts came through and dropped the Orange Lobsters for us. The Orange Lobsters, really clean shoe. I know, and trust me, I get it. The release on concepts.com was disgusting. One of the worst releases I've seen in a minute. It was a horrible release, but hopefully you guys did get a chance to cop them on sneakers. And I know Concepts is still sending out like emails afterwards saying, hey, you shopped with us before and you put with us. This is your size. Hold a pair for you. But like the online release originally was bad, like really bad. But outside of that, the shoe itself, very clean shoe. Orange, black, comes with the white laces, came with another set of tail laces. I kind of wish it came with more lace options, but nonetheless, very good shoe, very wearable. And I'm trying to skip these ads here. Here we go, yes. Very clean shoe, and personally, one of my favorites out the whole Lobster set, because now we got the yellow. The yellow, we have it, but it wasn't released to everybody. So let's just count the original. We got the red, the blue, the purple, the green, and the orange. And for me, after green and blue, I'll probably say orange. Personally, I could probably move around the orange and the blue, but the Orange Lobsters, one of my favorite releases of the year last year, and they kept it real true to the OG style of the dunk, so it fits a little bit different. You really have to break them in for them to feel a little comfortable, because the first couple wears of mine, I'm just like, nah, these don't feel too comfortable, but I wore them some more, broke them in, and they feel great right now. So heads up on that if you don't get a chance to purchase these. Really nice shoe, special box. I feel like if you don't need it, don't buy it, just get the shoe, but the special box stuff that come in the special box are nice. I'll just leave it at that. So number 3, we got the Nike SB Dunk Low Orange Lobsters. Coming in next, we got number 2. Coming in at number 2 was a shoe that I just loved from the first images I saw. Boom, the Nike SB Dunk Low Parra Abstract Art. This shoe is beautiful. Beautiful. Honestly, I think it was my dunk year of the year that came out. I think it came out in 2021 during the Olympics. This shoe right here, magnificent. I love wearing this shoe. I would never cut it because if you do cut the shoe, there's like a hot pink underlayer, but the shoe by itself right here, magnificent. Parra, he's been collaborating with Nike SB for so long. He's done other SBs, he's done some Air Maxes, but this one by far I think is his best work that he's done with Nike, in my opinion. Well, with Nike SB Dunk, in my opinion, this is like his best work. But this shoe, amazing. One of the better Dunk Lows that came out in the rainbow box era, and I just love how the colors play well with each other. They had some socks that came with it that you could purchase when the shoe dropped. They had some apparel that came with it. I have some of the stuff, right? I have some of the apparel pieces, but the shoe by itself is just amazing. Love this shoe. It's ranked high. It's ranked very high in my list of my top 10, and I think it should be ranked very high for a lot of other people. And granted, it is very wearable. Like I said, you got the gum outsole, the different colors on the top, and like it's simple. You can throw it on with a white tee, you're good to go. Love this model right here. Really great shoe. Parra knocked it out of the park. Killed it. I don't know how you top this with another Nike SB collaboration, in my opinion. It's that good. It's just that good to me. So we're gonna leave it at that with the Parra coming in number 2. And for number 1, I feel like we should all know what my number 1 is, clearly, but we just gonna go to number 1 right now. So coming in at number 1, we have them right here, the Nike SB Dunk Low Travis Scotts. So this shoe came out on a leap year day. It came out February 29th, 2020. It didn't even hit the sneakers app. It was just through skate shops. And we all know how difficult it is to grab a Nike SB Dunk Low from a skate shop, especially if you're not like a regular consumer there. Super difficult. Off rip, you want mad money for the shoe, but it is a great shoe. I was frightened on it at first because I was salty because I couldn't get it because, you know, I ain't have no luck at no skate shops and they didn't release on sneakers, so I was salty. So I finally ended up getting a pair and I understood it. I saw that. I know the hype. Like, it makes sense why the shoe is really popular. The uppers is great. The paisley print, the rope laces. I remember before I got the shoe, I used to say, yo, when I get the shoe, I'm gonna put the pink laces in instead of rope laces. But once you see how good the rope laces look on the shoe, especially when it's got the bird's eye view on it, you're not gonna change them laces. Like, this shoe is really nice, super comfortable, pretty much goes with anything. And you could just really throw it on and go. Like, I really love this shoe. And I know there was rumors of it restocking possibly in September, but Z Sneakerheads came out and said it's not restocking, so hey, good luck. I was looking forward to that restock because I'll definitely use the second pair, cut up the OG pair, because similar to the Parras, you can't cut up this shoe. There's like an elephant print under, but I'm not gonna cut up my only pair, and I love the paisley print on it, so I'm gonna leave it alone right here. But that is clearly my number 1. My favorite Nike SB Dunk Low from the Rainbow Box era. And that was my list, my top 10 and some honorable mentions. And if you guys agree with that list, leave it down below. Let me know how you guys feel. You guys think I'm bugging for number 1? What would you change? And just leave some comments. Let me know how you're feeling, and we could chop it up in the comment section. But peace, love, and positivity as always. I'll see you guys on the next video, and shout out to y'all for rocking with me, watching these reviews, and well, not even a review, just these discussion-based conversations. And now I'm talking about this SB content. SB content. Bumbling my words. I'm tired. I'm thirsty. It's a beautiful day, and I gotta go. But I just may have to make this video. It's time for me to go because you see the ad is on. Peace, y'all.